Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I am going to be sharing our May 2024 monthly budget. Let's get into it. So while I have been sharing our finances, our financial situation online for several years, I oftentimes forget to mention that these are our real numbers. I guess that should be pretty much clear at this point, so I don't really share it too much, but to be clear, to make it clear, I am sharing our real numbers. This is the exact amount of our bills and the amount that the real amount we're looking to save, invest, all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. Anyway, let's go ahead and kind of talk about what is happening in May and what I have in my head as I am creating this budget, and then we will dive into talking about our May financial to-dos, tasks, and goals, and then talk about our actual monthly budget. So for the month of May, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, which is that the school year ends in May for not only me, but my husband as well. Now, I'll be honest, I like working with kids. I love working with kids, in fact. So anytime I'm working with kids, I'm happy and I'm thriving. So it's not like I'm counting down the days until the school year ends and when I don't have to work necessarily, but I'm more so just excited about being at home with my husband. I mean, it is elite when we have these breaks off and all of that. So we both started working in public education some years ago at this point, and it's just been a very top tier experience with having breaks off and just time off with my husband, mainly because prior to that we always worked different shifts. And I don't know, contrary to popular beliefs, some people think married people just are together all the time or whatever, but that wasn't the case for us. Sometimes he would work really late or whatever. So I'm just happy that we have schedules that are similar. So I'm looking forward to that. We did book our summer vacation, which actually isn't happening until June. I am going to a party that's solidified in May. My husband was invited, but he's not going. He said he was going to do something else on that same day. I forgot what he's doing, but I do have a number of events on my calendar because I like to kind of go through and look for events that we might be interested in. Yes, that is the dog drinking water. What would a video be if she did not? I'm actually holding off on feeding her dinner so she can't eat while I'm doing this, but she's still finding a way to make noise. Anyway, I do have a number of events on our calendar, but we haven't purchased any tickets for any of these things. Like I have a wine tasting on here, a concert, and some other things of the sort. It looks like I'm going to a planner meetup in March. They told us to just reserve the spot, but tickets haven't gone on sale. So I haven't purchased the tickets for that. Obviously, Mother's Day is in May. Between the two of us, we have one mother, which is my husband's mom. So we normally get her a gift, go to church, go to lunch, that kind of thing. I am thinking we may still do something similar. In addition, we have been talking about taking her and her friend, who's like an aunt to us, on this food tour. So that may be their gift. What else is on here? I'm just looking on here. I have a lot of stuff on here, but none of it causes me, none of it is playing a part in us having to spend money. I don't have any birthdays in May. Oh, we are going to be going to this other event. We're going to talk about some of this stuff in a minute because I'm going to be sharing our financial to-dos and tasks and such. It looks like our family reunion dues are due on June 1st, and so I may just go ahead and pay them, May 31st. I don't know, or at some point in May. That may happen, but they're technically due June 1st. That's pretty much it for what I was thinking about. Again, we'll still be in school. I don't think, we have Memorial Day off, but other than that, we don't have any days off, so not like we'll be doing a bunch of traveling or anything like that. Another thing to notate, though, is that she's found a toy that she never plays with and she's making noise. I can't. Another thing on here is that I was looking into getting started with kind of like family game nights here at the house. I'm not anticipating them costing a lot of money. I'm thinking like invite 10, 15 people over. That's about how many we can comfortably house and seat so everybody can be comfortable, and just telling people to bring a dish or some kind of shareable something and a game or maybe a few people can alternate each time with bringing games. I can do the games the first time. So I am thinking about doing that in May as well, or starting that in May. So we'll see what comes of that. But again, not expecting that to cost a whole lot of money. Let's talk about these financial to-dos, tasks, and goals. So first up, we want to save $17.50. That will make sense once I share with you the budget. We want to invest 15% of our paychecks, which is a monthly goal that I actually want to increase at some point in life. We are going to pay our monthly credit card bill, which we put all of our expenses on a credit card for credit card points, which is how I was able to book our summer vacation for the free ski. I use credit card points, 100% credit card points. So that's the thing that takes place. So we have to pay off the credit card each month. We want to save $245 for sinking funds. I'll explain that in a minute. I will need to turn in my mileage for work, which will be the last month for mileage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that probably when I turn in my computer and close out for the month, close out for the school year when I go to the office, to the district office to do that. So possible things that we may be participating in: a ratchet bingo event. We've done it before, might do it again. We may be participating in a comedy show that my husband wants to go to. We may be participating in a wine tasting. I've done that before with a friend. Kind of want to do it with my husband, but might also do it as part of a friend date in May. There's a concert. Oh, a concert that we might go. We can only do a couple of these things. I'm just putting them on this list that we may do them or whatever. I just want to be mindful of those. And then the food tour, that's something we may do. Otherwise, I do have to go to the dentist for a procedure in May. I don't know why I said it like that. So I'll have to pay for that for my copay. We also want to, every year we go to this event that is put on by my previous job, and basically the proceeds go to them. So it's just a way to give back, and we've been doing it for like 8 years. Might as well go in May. So that's something, it happens every May. Potentially may pay the reunion fees. That's why there's a question mark. My SiriusXM subscription is actually going to be due, so I will have to pay that, and I will pay that for the next 6 months. And of everything on here, that's the one thing that I do already have money saved up for, so we won't have to come out of pocket. I mean, we do, it's money we've already saved, but we won't have to really factor that into the actual budget, I guess you might say. Next up, we have buy Mother's Day gift, and then we may be paying my husband's college tuition. We normally have to pay it before, like, I don't know, like a couple of days, I guess, before the semester starts. It has to be due before you, or sometimes you have to do it before you register for classes, I think. So anyway, that may be due in May. We'll see about that. And then that's pretty much it for that. As far as our monthly budget, we have our gym bill due on the 1st at $62, our car payment due on the 7th at $314.34. Our electricity bill did come in at $121.47, which I think is pretty good because it definitely was more than that last May. Also, we have the cable on here. It's really like a Sling TV, so it's really like a streaming service kind of deal, but it's basically cable, so that's $40 even. Next up, we have internet due on the 11th at $80, and I don't know if it's going to be 30 cents again or $80.32 again like it randomly was last month. Let's just plan for $80.32. I feel like that's appropriate, or like it technically was this month because it's April at the filming of this video. Next on here, we have cell phone, except we do not have to pay our cell phone bill in the month of May because we just paid both of our cell phone bills in the month of April. And that brings me to the partnership for today's video. Today I am partnering with Mint Mobile, who we know and love and have been using for years. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for as low as $15 per month. In fact, right now there is a special offer. You can get any 3-month plan for $15 per month. that means that is 50% off of the unlimited plan, which is normally $30 per month. We have the unlimited plans. We have been with Mint Mobile for over 2 years, and I don't see myself going back, because why would I pay more why would I pay more for the same type of service when I can just pay for Mint Mobile, which is obviously a prepaid service, but they run off of the nation's largest 5G network. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm getting a bang for my buck, and you should too. Getting started is super easy, and the best part is you can actually try out Mint Mobile for 7 days. So all you have to do is request a kit, and they will send you a little kit that includes a SIM card, and you can use it to test out their service for 7 days. And then you can kind of make a decision from there based on your experience with the network speed or the network just in general and all of that fun stuff. They recently started offering an unlimited mobile hotspot, which is, I'm a big fan of it because I do have an iPad and I use my mobile hotspot to get internet service, and before they made that switch, it actually wasn't unlimited. So shout out to them for making that unlimited too. That means everything is unlimited, and I'm here for it. Mint Mobile has proven to be reliable and dependable, and I'm a big fan. Switching actually just takes minutes, and you can do it from the comfort of your home, similarly to the little SIM card that you get whenever you request a trial. That's the same process for when you're trying to get started. They'll send you a kit, and then you can use that physical SIM card to pop it into your phone, and you can get started in minutes. And they also offer support if you are struggling, but really it's a very simple and easy process. And if your phone happens to be eSIM compatible, you can get started even quicker because you can use your phone's internal eSIM card to get started rather than having to pop in an actual physical SIM card and go through that process. To get started with Mint Mobile, you can scan this QR code here, or of course click the link in my description box. Thank you to Mint Mobile for partnering with me on that portion of today's video. Now let's get back to talking about this monthly budget. So next up we have lawn/pest, which is due on the 15th at $80 even. That's a newer situation, but I have been loving it. We have mortgage, which recently went up, which is so cringy, but it went up like $50, so it is now $1,672.40. Our water/sewer bill hasn't come in, but this month in April it was $72, almost $73. So I'm just gonna budget $75, and whenever that bill comes to us, I will update this. We have both of our student loans due at $441.97 and $73.42 respectively. Our Amazon Music is $16.99. Security for our home, $52.14. And honestly, well, I feel like I should mention that that's through Vivint, and that won't be changing. Whenever we bought this house 4.5 years ago, we also bought all of the security system, because I don't know, I don't really finance stuff unless it's like a car. But other than that, I just don't do that. So we just bought all of the equipment, and that made our monthly bill $52.14. So I guess we're grandfathered in, and that won't be changing, but that is based on the amount of security that we have in our home. So if we added stuff, it would be more. If we took away stuff, it would be less. Life insurance for the both of us is $42.19. Pet insurance or pet wellness plan is $63.55. Netflix is $11.99. Shopping, we are budgeting $1,500, and that is going to encompass all of the events. Well, we're not going to all of the events, but any events or date nights that we partake in is expected to come from the shopping budget. Food, groceries, gas for our cars, dog food, you name it, even our allowances. For sinking funds, we are looking to save $245. Sometimes I don't do it, but sometimes I do it. So for sinking funds, we have 5 of them. We save up each month for the 5 bills that we have that are not due on a monthly basis. They are either due semi-annually, quarterly, or annually, and they consist of our Walmart Plus subscription, our car insurance, our Sirius XM subscription. I'm drawing a blank. It's 2 more. We're gonna do this without me having to look it up. Oh, you know what? I'm over it. I'm already looking it up. Sirius XM, Progressive, Walmart Plus, termite control, which we pay annually, and then our HOA fees, which we pay annually. And you know what? whenever we got this new credit card, we were supposed to have a fee, but I haven't had to pay the fee. Maybe the fee is contingent upon your usage, but we haven't had to pay the fee, I don't think so. I don't know. Anywho, what's next? Next up we have savings, and we are looking to save $1,750. If you add all of that up, you get $6,642.78. And our personal goal is to try to spend slash save about $6,500 a month, because that is about what our take-home pay is going to be from our full-time jobs and whatnot. Obviously, with social media and with other side hustles, there are opportunities to earn more, but I don't ever want to be in a bind or a pickle. So what typically does happen is with brand sponsorships and Google AdSense and such, I do get paid way more than anticipated. So therefore, we sometimes end up either saving a little bit more, or we end up spending a little bit more money from the shopping category, so we might go over budget. It is purposefully and consciously and intentionally, like we're doing it. We're making the decision to do it, but it's only because we have other money coming in, if that makes sense. But that money is not reliable, so there will never come a time that I am relying on that money. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't, because unfortunately I cannot dictate who watches my videos, which would dictate how much money I get paid from Google AdSense. I can't anticipate or project what brands are going to reach out for me for sponsorship opportunities. I don't reach out to brands ever, and even if I did, I still wouldn't be able to control if we're going to enter into a partnership or not. So anyway, that is how we set up our monthly budget. I am grateful and blessed in that regard. Each month when we are able to earn more, and therefore typically spend more or go over budget a little bit, or that type of thing. So I am happy about that, but I just like to build out a budget based on what I feel like is really realistic. So that is actually going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comments section, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.